Hey guys, welcome to an episode of Michigan Fishing. I'm going to talk about Mangler, one of my favorite bait companies, flat out one of the best. Here is one of their jiggy. It's called the jiggy. It's brand new. It's very small. I think it's a very nice finesse technique. I'm going to throw it on a spinning because it's fairly light, but I'm definitely thinking this spring, cold waters, they're on the beds. I'm definitely going to put this on the beds because what it's going to do is these bass, they're trying to protect their fry, and this is really going to entice them. I actually just had a fish. These things flat out catch everything. I love these baits. I just had a chub on it, sorry I didn't get it in. But they flat out catch tons of fish. This summer, probably be perch fishing, South Haven. Definitely going to throw that on. Same exact route, everything, perch fishing. Bass fishing definitely on the beds. Pike, flat out awesome for pike, especially if you don't have a big population of pike, or you're talking colder waters. Anything finesse is a very good finesse technique. But then if you're a trout fisherman, you can reel it straight in, twitch your rod tip. One of the best ways to catch trout is spinners. Everybody knows it, especially trout fishermen. I am a big trout fisherman. I love to catch steelhead and brown trout. They're just fun to catch. So what I'm gonna just basically do my favorite way to fish it if I'm jigging, just throw it out there, let it sink to the bottom. You gotta let the fish find it, especially in dirty water. Bring it up, one time, up top, then reel down your slack. 2-3 twitches to the side. Flat out, best way in my opinion to fish this jigging style. And then you can slow that down and speed it up. And then for spinning, to retrieve it in, straight in, I can either drop it to the bottom and then reel it up, or I can immediately start reeling. I'm just going to give it a pop once in a while, not to get the spinner going. The spinner immediately goes, but just to give it a little bit of try to get a reaction bite out of whatever species of fish you're fishing for. Just try to get a reaction bite, make it look like an injured minnow. So that is one of the 4 baits I'm going to show you today, is Mangler's Jiggy. Flat out one of the best jigs. I absolutely love it, especially because if you look at it, you get that bait fish profile, you get that bait fish color and appeal to it. It even has colored in eyes. Great bait, love it. So stay tuned for the next part. Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to talk about Mangler's crankbait right here. This is one of, I think, 3 models he has. 3 or 4. This is flat out probably my favorite one for shallow fishing. Now, many of you don't realize is that crankbaits are the latest craze, along with football head jigs, all that stuff. It's a big craze. Alabama rig. This also is up there. And the reason because of it, these things were major when they first came out, but the other thing is they're starting to come back because of, you can guess it, Kevin Van Dam. Winning all these dang tournaments on crankbaits. He's a power fisherman. I'll tell you what, I got a crankbait here that you guys are going to love. I love the appearance of this bait. Flat out, sunny days, clear water, that shine, that shad color, shiner color is going to flash like crazy, and that causes reaction bites. The other thing I like is the bill here. The bill is great. You can customize it. Many people like to customize their bills. Also, deflects very erratically. When it hits something, it just goes crazy. And then it has a little slit right there. So I'm going to show you one of the best ways. What I really like to do, cold temperatures like it is today, really cold, slow roll it. Slow roll it. Shoot, I'm going to slow roll it 20 feet. Pop, let it sit. This is a floating bait. It's going to slowly, it's already back up. It's only down about a foot. I didn't reel it fast. Then I'm going to start going again. Now you guys can look at this in the water. Give me a minute for my cameraman to get down there. It's got a very good twitching action. It bounces off rocks good. So I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I'm just trying to show you the effects of this bait. It's just flat out amazing. I love this crankbait. I'm definitely going to try this pre-spawn. It's got a great paint job too. I mean, definitely unique in design in there, so that's very important in crankbait. Definitely pre-spawn, definitely summer. Whenever I'm trying to get suspended fish, or whenever, I mean, really, crankbait fishing is an all-the-time thing. You just have to know how to fish it. So stay tuned for our next part and our next lure. Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to talk about Mangler's Topwater Popper right here. Great bait, small profile, very good. It's got tons of detail, sharp hooks. Love this bait. I love this popper. It really, it's hard to say, but I really like it more than the Pop-R. It's just flat out great. It has a walk the dog motion. It's very small profile, which is more appealing to a more wide variety of bass, which is very important. I'm gonna throw this on my ducket. I'm gonna throw it on a cranking stick, a 7-foot medium cranking stick, or even a 6'6". That's really what I'm gonna throw it on. Then, if you look at it in the water, right on the surface there, it's really hard to see. It spits and putters, and I can't really do it right now because I yank it right out of the water because it's so close, but it has a really good walk the dog motion. You can see out there, it pops, putters, spits water. I can hear the popping right now. Great bait, really small profile, great paint job. I love the detail in the paint jobs of these baits. They're just absolutely amazing. Now, one thing I really did notice about the popper when I started fishing it is the indent right there that makes it pop. It's not circular like you typically see like on a Pop-R. It's actually more oval, like an egg shape. And what that does is it makes it a streamlined bait, but it allows more in the water depth, and it also shoots it out straight, the water, and it makes a different type of sound. A more, I would say, from what I can hear, a more high sound, which is transfers better in water, which I really like. I mean, I just flat out catch tons of fish on this bait. So that is a Topwater Popper by Mangler. You gotta check it out. You guys want a fresh new company, I wouldn't say new, but a fresh company for great baits, check out Mangler. Hey guys, welcome back to our next part, and this is the Mangler spinner. Call it a spinner. It's a spinner type bait. Really love it. 3/8 ounce right here. This is a great bait. You know what I really like to do with this bait is obviously toss it out there and keep it up on top like a buzz bait. It works great as a buzz bait. I believe this was originally designed as a spinner, but with the great design of the unique blades that Mangler offers, you can really, once you get it up top, you can bring it down here. It makes a wake. It makes a wake. It's a lot like a buzz bait, and then yet again, it has a lot of flash like a spinner bait. But then the other way is it's a spinner. It's also a spinner, which is another great way to fish it. Those are 4 different baits I can relate this to, all in one. Throwing it on my ducket. I love duckets, but I definitely love Mangler. I just can't find another spinner like this one. The unique blade design that comes with this bait is just flat out awesome. You can throw stickers on there of the colors you want. He's got plenty of colors to choose from. And then you go and throw a treble hook on here, and you're gonna stick them. You're gonna stick them every time, guaranteed. I just love to fish this bait. I love it on topwater. If you get a topwater bite in the morning, it's flat out the best bait. I mean, I'll have a guy next to me, name's Jim. He'll be using a buzz bait. He loves buzz baits. He uses them in the morning all the time. He catches tons of fish on them, and he's got over 30 years of experience on me alone, and I have another 10. He catches bass like crazy. He's caught 7-pound bass in Michigan. We're talking Michigan. We got 3 to maybe 5 months, and I'll tell you what, he'll throw a buzz bait. I throw this, and I flat out catch more fish or keep up with him with this bait because of the blade design, the way you can fish this bait, the versatility of this bait, but yet he throws the traditional buzz bait, but yet I still can keep up with him. That's what I love about this bait, is it's not all about keeping to the basics. So that's what I love about this bait. You gotta check them out. They got 3 different sizes. I think 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 ounce, I believe. Great bait, tons of ways to fish it. So anyways, you want a new bait company to try out, check out Mangler, I'm telling you. So stay tuned for more episodes, Michigan Fishing.